Well, good evening, guys. It's Christian YouTube. Daddy here. Well, welcome to Blackpool's Marie Celeste. Oh my God. Is it October? It is so quiet out here. It's Monday. I think it's the 6th of October. And it's 5:45. And it is so quiet. Oh my God, this is quiet. Yeah, I understood the weekend was going to be quiet because of the the weather, but oh my God, this has been so quiet today. So let's go and have a look down the front and see what's going on, if anything. Oh my God, it is like the Marie Celeste. I'm gonna have to start selling me blood and selling me sperm now, I think. That's the only way I'm gonna make any money. Right, let's go and see what's going on out here. Let's just turn the camera around, put the magic camera on, and let's go and have a look. So as I said, it's 5:45 on Monday. Now, I knew it was going to be quiet this morning because normally on a Monday morning I'm dealing with people going home, especially the Scottish, because they pop in the burger bar on the way home to pick up. Oh my God, you've got to see that. Look at that. They got two people on a mobility scooter with a trailer. Oh my God, that is hilarious. And it's held together with bits of wood and pram wheels. You see it all here, don't you? A mobility scooter with a trailer. And I can guarantee they're driving down the road, if the police see them, they won't stop them. But if I didn't have a number plate on a trailer, I'd get pulled over. Double standards, two-tier policing. I'm going to write one on me today, guys. Yeah, it is. Look, you can see all the parking spaces. They're just like. And you say, I know it goes quiet, and we've only got big is this Saturday, and obviously the half term. But it's never normally this quiet. This is exceptionally quiet, and everyone I'm talking to is exactly the same. People just are not spending. They've not got the money. People are too scared to death about what they're going to do with the budget. They're going to tax everybody this time. They're going to tax absolutely everybody. Can I even get out this way? It's that feel-good factor, isn't it? You know, when people feel they've got a little bit of extra money in their pocket, they want to go out and spend it. But at the moment, there's no feel-good factor in the country. Everybody's feeling the pinch, because it doesn't matter what they do, the government seems to just take money off them. And then waste it by sending it abroad. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to be there for hours. I need to nip to the shop anyway to pick some cigarettes up, and then we'll go back onto the front. And you say, I definitely blame this feel-good factor. Nobody's feeling it this year. Everybody's feeling the pinch. I know people are having the hours reduced because obviously with the national insurance going up and the minimum wage going up, which means employers can't afford to employ people. That's why you've got a lot of businesses closed down of the evening on the front, because literally they can't afford the staff anymore. And electricity's going up again. There's a big surprise. Who remembers when they first got into power and they said, don't worry, we'll make sure that your electricity bills are down by £300 a year if you vote us in. They've actually gone up by an average of £200 a year. So they lied by £500 a year. And where's it all going? Oh, we better build a few windmills. We need solar energy, we need air, we need wind power and all that lot, and guess who's paying for it? You'd have thought solar energy and wind power, the electricity would have been cheaper. Oh no, has to be more expensive. Well, anyway, I'm just going to nip to the shop. I'm just going to leave the camera running. It'll only be a second anyway, guys. And then we'll bob back onto the front and see what's going on. So don't go away. Keep it on the car for me. So did I miss anything, guys? I've only got about a minute and a half, I reckon, so wasn't that much pain. Come on, let's go and have a bob onto the front and see what's going on. And I can have another moan. I'm in a moaning mood today. Not my chirpy, happy self today. I'm going to moan and groan all day today. I'm dreading when the budget comes. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Even the Chancellor has said, oh, it's going to be painful, this budget. So if they say it's going to be painful, it means it's going to be really, really painful. At this rate, it could be spam for Christmas dinner. I can't think I've nearly run out of spam. I'm going to have to go spam shopping shortly. I'm down to 3 trays now. That's, what's that, 6, 12, 18 tins. That won't even last me the week. I say I'm complaining, yeah. You've really got to, as I said in my last video, you've really got to feel sorry for the people on the front here who've got massive rents. They obviously got absolutely smashed this weekend because there was no, half of them couldn't even open, and now there's nobody about. Donkey Derby's not running. I know Peach shut at 3 o'clock. Chico's is closed. A couple of Horsey Clip Clops not doing anything. More Horsey Clip Clops not doing anything. Yeah, quite a few shutters down. So I am so glad I don't have a pitch on the front. You wouldn't be able to sleep at night, would you, if you spent like £100,000 a year on rent, and you only have to have a few bad weeks like this, and that could really damage you. Oh, there's a dance troupe on the prom. I think it's a dance troupe anyway. So we're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to see my electricity bill. Oh my God, at the arcade, it's horrendous. I dread to think what it'd be like if I hadn't shut half the arcade down. The beach fish and chip shop's closed. Flanagan's is empty. But to be fair, when I drove past it on Saturday, it was absolutely banging. All the pubs do well during a storm. The Stanley next door to me, it's got a capacity of 190 at any one time, and then it's one in, one out. And I know, I was talking to the door staff, and they were saying it was about 180 consistently all day. So they did really well out the storm, to be fair. So there is a positive side of things. Some of the pubs did well. Because obviously people are here, they're just going to dart in the pub and stay in there. Let the dudes pass. If you saw that video the other day, there was and I said the Mark Kelly's, North Mark Kelly's, the one just up there on the right hand side, was closed and it was cordoned off by the police. And I said I'd find out what had happened. Well, I found out what had happened. Apparently, a door operative, a doorman, a bouncer, had hit somebody and had knocked him out. Apparently, and he'd been sent off to hospital. Anyway, the doorman's been arrested. I don't know any more details about that. That's all that was on the internet. So that's the one just up here on the right hand side. I assume it's back open now. When I used to go to clubs, it was quite often a doorman would hit somebody. Nowadays, I don't think doormen are allowed to do anything. Oh, they might tell them off. Oh, please don't swear. The world's turning woke. It all went wrong when they started giving door badges out. Back in the day, a doorman used to get a job because he could fight and he could sort out trouble. And you knew if you went into a nightclub or a pub and you caused trouble, you were going to get a crack. Therefore, you didn't cause trouble. Nowadays, people cause trouble, and if the doorman hits them, they try and sue them. I think it's a generational thing here, guys. Well, I'm just going to spin round back here. We'll go down Talbot Road, and I'm going to head off home. I know we've done this journey so many times. Ooh, round and round we go. Like them girls sitting on there. Where's the bottles of cider? If you're sitting outside hanging out with your mates, where's your bottles of cider? I've read a survey. Apparently, most of the young people nowadays don't even drink. Well, you say that, I don't drink. But I used to drink when I was younger. Bottle of cider, sitting in the park with your mates when you were 15. That was standard practice. I'm not abdicating sitting in the park drinking a bottle of cider at 15, obviously. Put that caveat in there. Just saying how much times have changed. So I'm talking about that Mark Kelly's there. So on Saturday, when we drove past, it had been closed down by the police and cordoned off. I say a bouncer had hit somebody, and the guy had ended up in hospital, and the bouncer had been arrested. That's what was on the Gazette website, but that was all the information that was there. There's no other information, so I don't know what the conclusion of it is yet. Oh, there's one of them tram type things. Wonder what my lovely wife can make me for tea. I'm starving. again, that's a generational thing, yeah? Because obviously I'm the bloke, I go out to work and Karen makes me tea for when I get home. I know that a lot of that's not politically correct anymore, but that's my generation, that's how we were brought up. The bloke went out to work, the woman looked after the kids, looked after the house, and looked after the fella when he got home. And his clothes are ready and stuff like that. It's a different world now. I put that down to why marriages keep failing nowadays, because nobody knows a place in life anymore. There's no designated roles. Back when I first got married in the 80s and the 90s, everybody knew their role in life. And obviously my parents, I was brought up and my parents were like that. But now the lines are blurred and it's no longer designated roles. And when I grew up, it was abnormal for somebody to have stepbrothers or stepsisters, or not to live with their biological mother or father. But now it's the other way around. It's abnormal if somebody doesn't have stepbrothers or stepsisters, or their mom or dad are divorced and remarried and stuff like that. I'm just looking to the right at the Metropole, the place we don't talk about. There's still people out there with the Union flags. Quite right as well. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get some hate in the comments off this video. Me having a right moan and groan, aren't I? Well, you definitely see them guys in them pink high-vis vests. What are they? Is that Blackpool Transport? Yeah, it's Blackpool Transport. So you can see the dance troupe. I think it's a dance troupe on the comedy carpet. I've had the egg and chips for tea. Egg, chips, bread and butter. And maybe even some marrowfat peas if I want to treat myself. Or mashed potato sandwiches. Oh, they're so nice. Mashed potato sandwiches with brown sauce. Oh look, there's a Kermit the Frog on the taxi. The Muppets. What's that? I don't know what that's for. Is there a new Muppet movie out or something? As you can see, it is very quiet, as I alluded to at the beginning of the video. I'll go up to Lytham Road and then bob off at Lytham Road. I'll go that way home. Oh, better not jump that yellow light. Them rules have never changed, they've always been the same. See, Tower Gifts, that's closed at this time. Now that's normally open all the time. See, one of the problems is you can see people floating about, but when you're dealing with stuff like that, where you're dealing with cheap stuff and low markup, you need high turnover. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, where because wages have gone up so much and the national insurance, the people who operate these places can't afford the staff. So people have had the minimum wage put up. Well, hey, yeah, I'm on whatever it is, £1 an hour now, yeah, but they're getting no hours because the employer can't afford to employ them. So you end up with a high unemployment level and people getting less hours, so they end up with less money. They have plenty of time off. They can't do anything because they've got no money, but they've got plenty of time off. We're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Let's go up to south. We've only been going for 20 minutes. I like to have at least half an hour at it. Yeah, they're sending some really scary thoughts out. Some of the things they're talking about, I've been watching what they're talking about. They obviously, the government say, oh, we might do this, we might do that, we might do the other. So they say they're going to do lots and lots of things. So when it does happen, you don't feel as bad as what you expected. But some of the things they're saying, putting gambling tax up to double it, well, to quadruple it, from 5% to 20%. Jesus Christ. They're talking about putting VAT on bingo. They're talking about lowering the VAT threshold to £30,000. These are some of the things that they're putting out there. You know, not all these things will happen, but even if one of these things had happened or something like that, they're talking about taxing people, taxing wealth. So anybody who owns their own house, taxing you for owning your own house. Unfortunately, that's what you get when you get a bloody left-wing government. And don't start me on why we ended up in this position. I could definitely see the comments going mad on this video. It says not a lot of people about again. The ice cream shop's still open though. That thing never closes. You've got to give them the due. That's always open. It can be snowing and it's still open. Oh, Gypsy Rolee's still open, so she knows what's going on. Right, I'm going to head down Station Road now and go and have go and get me tea. Go home and get me tea now. Pablo's is looks pretty empty. Do you know, I really need to go in there and check out Pablo's. I've not been in there for absolutely years. I don't actually remember ever being in Pablo's since I've lived here. I've been in there, but it's before, when I was a tourist, before I lived here, 25 years ago. So I have actually been in there, but I don't remember going in there since I've lived here. Perhaps that's a food review I should do. If you have been to Pablo's, please let me know what it's like. Is it any good? These all used to be hotels, and just here on the right hand side used to be, oh, what was it called? Was it Stanley's? I think it was Stanley's Casino. When I first came to Blackpool, there was a casino down here on the right hand side. I think it was a Stanley Casino. I can't remember now. If anybody can remember what the casino was called that was on Station Road, please put it in the comments below. It was only a little casino. It wasn't a massive casino. But it ended up shutting down years ago. I'm sure it was called Stanley's. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video off now, guys, because I'm going home for my tea. So if you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know what to do. Ooh, so it must be going on. I can see a couple of policeman type people. Let's see what's going on up here first. I can see a couple of policeman type people. Oh, there's a Nina. No, let's go and see what the Nina. There's a fireman engine here. Ooh, fireman engine. Ooh, it's all kicking off here. There's a fireman engine and some Nina people. Just at the back of the old cinema. We're now at the back of KFC now. Oh, can't go in that way, but there's a van there. There's definitely something going on down there. I can see some Ninas. the fireman engine. Door kicking off, as the man himself, Mr. Walker the Wild Side, would say. I'll just turn the camera this way slightly. There we go, and you might be able to see the Nina as we go past here. So there it is, there's the Nina, there's the fireman engine, okay, there's obviously something going on here, and then I can see two Ninas, well the Nina van, I better pull back out now, don't want to block the fireman engine, see if I can get back out, so, we've seen some Ninas, oh, some cars coming in behind me. Do I get out of here? Hopefully I can now. I don't want to go too far in there because I don't want to block their access and stuff like that. Oh, there's some policeman type people here. Oh, I know him. That's Peter. Anyway, that was the little bit of excitement we've got there. We saw some Ninas. Right, guys, I'm definitely going now. So if you know what to do, hit that like button and all that kind of stuff. And I'll speak to you later. And it is 6 o'clock now, so I'll probably put this up tonight. Why not? Why not indeed? It's not a particularly long video. I should be able to just bang it on the internet without doing anything to it. Okay, thanks a lot for watching and bye for now. Don't forget, like and all that kind of stuff.